Hi Taurus, Heather here from the Crystal Vein Tarot, here to do your April reading. So this reading is for the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Taurus for the month of April. It is a general reading, so some of the messages may not resonate for everyone, so be sure to check out your Moon and Rising sign readings as well. So thank you so much for joining me, and for anyone who is interested, I am using the Gilded Tarot deck. So let's begin. So Taurus, the energy that's around you right now at the present moment is that of the Five of Pentacles. So you could be worrying a lot right now. You could be worrying about money, you could be worrying about health, you could even be feeling a little isolated from others right now. And that's how you are starting out the month. And then you have the Hermit crossing you. So this could be part of the reason why you're feeling a little bit isolated. The Hermit is the card of Virgo, so there could be a Virgo that plays an important role in your life, but the Hermit is about you going within for clarity, finding inner clarity, you on a quest for your personal truth and spiritual illumination. So this is about you removing yourself from others and from society. So you see this Hermit, he's on this lonely path here, walking all by himself. He's done this on purpose. He's done this deliberately for spiritual reflection, for personal reflection, to go within, to seek the truth and wisdom of the universe. And he has this lantern though that's guiding him. And this represents that spiritual illumination. This represents your intuition and tapping in to that higher wisdom that you find deep within. And so that's what the Hermit is doing. And so this could be one of the reasons why you're feeling this little bit of isolation. And perhaps you're choosing to do this and to go within because you are finding that you're worrying. You could have had some kind of a health scare. You might have even had a financial scare, a money scare, something that Pentacles energy, it doesn't have to be a money scare, but Pentacles energy, this is anything. Usually we look at Pentacles, it's earth energy, it's physical energy, so we generally see it as your actual possessions, tangible assets that you can touch, feel, hold. So like your money and your possessions, and your home as well. But it can also translate into your body, your physical well-being. But it also is anything that makes you feel safe, secure, and stable, and that provides that in your life. So it doesn't necessarily have to mean your actual money. If your friends and family help to make you feel safe and stable in your life, then it can be about your friends and family as well. So you could be worrying about that. There could be something going on even with a family member, a very close friend, that is making you worry, and you're going within to try and seek answers just for yourself while you're going through this. And you have the Wheel of Fortune here. And this is in your foundation. So this is the past conditions that have led to the present moment. And generally when we think of the Wheel of Fortune, we think of good luck, we think of good fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is not always about good luck and good fortune. Sometimes it is also about, the Wheel of Fortune, it's a wheel. So it represents those ups and downs. It represents those cycles. Okay, so as the wheel is going up, your luck is turning and you're having great luck and good fortune. But then at some point, whenever there's an up, there's also a down, and that can represent that downward spiral where you're feeling like nothing is going right for you. You feel like you don't have good luck, you're not having good fortune. And so you could have been feeling like this, and I'm feeling like, just given the nature of this Five of Pentacles here, that maybe things weren't going so smoothly for you in some area of your life, and probably what makes you feel safe, secure, and stable. And there's been a little bit of a disruption there. But do know, with this Wheel of Fortune, when you hit rock bottom here, you can only go up, and that your good fortune and your fortune will be changing, like that will change. If you've been experiencing a lot of lows, that wheel is going to turn, and you're going to start seeing more positive things around you. Okay, and then you have the Three of Swords here. So you have the Three of Swords in your recent past. Now this is energy that's in the background, but it could still be lingering a little bit. And the Three of Swords, this is about loss. So for some of you, there's been some kind of a trauma or loss in your life, some kind of a heartbreak. So that it could actually represent divorce. It can also represent depression. It can also represent surgery. So you may even have had a surgery in March, for example, and now you are recovering and healing from this. But sometimes, you know, when we do experience a surgery, and we're worrying about our health, you know, right afterwards, there's that recovery time. And sometimes, depending on the nature of the surgery too, you just feel like sometimes that you're just never going to get better. But you do, and your body does recover, and you do get better. So it can play out like that. But for some of you, you might have experienced a breakup. There could be a loss of a job. It doesn't have to be anything though that is that big and traumatic. This Three of Swords energy, what it represents is a feeling of loss. And it represents a feeling of loss because it is you losing something or something not going the way you planned for it to go. And it's something that you invested a lot of yourself into. And that's why you're feeling that loss, that pain so deeply, because you've invested a lot of yourself into it. You've put your heart and soul into something, and then it didn't turn out the way you had hoped. It's something that could have still turned out fairly positive, but it didn't turn out exactly the way you wanted it. And that could be, for some people, that's a hard blow, and that's a bit difficult for some people to take. So that's the kind of loss that you can also experience with that Three of Swords there. And then you have the King of Cups crowning you. So this is the what's on the horizon, what could be coming in to help you. This is your strengths as well. King of Cups, Cups energy is emotional energy, emotional ups. Being a king, this is a master of the Cups energy. This is someone who is a master of this Cups energy. So this could be someone that's actually coming in to help you, Taurus. Water energy, so this would be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. So you could have a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio coming in to help you, or someone with a lot of that in their chart. But this is someone who's very emotionally grounded, emotionally stable, super supportive. Just because it's a king, it can still be male or female. The gender doesn't always matter, but this is someone who's a very supportive leader, someone who's very tolerant, somebody who's very, has a lot of empathy and is empathetic and really cares about, is able to express his emotions and is able to help others to kind of be all they can be. It's someone who can help lift someone up when they're feeling a bit low. So I'm actually feeling, Taurus, like this isn't your energy, but this is actually someone coming in to help you and provide a bit of guidance for you through this loss that's now moving into the background. And then you have the Page of Cups. And again, court cards can represent individuals. If it's a page, this isn't someone who is as mature as the king. This is someone who's just learning to master this emotional energy. So it's someone who's youthful, very young, or is young at heart. And that's how you would recognize this individual. But pages are also bringers of information and news. So this could be information coming in about a new love interest. It could also be about a new kind of career opportunity or new job, but it would be the kind of job or work that makes you feel like you have a sense of purpose and like that you're needed, something that provides you with emotional fulfillment. It can even be volunteer work as well. But this can represent someone that's coming in and providing an offer of love or romance. And then you have Judgment, and Judgment here is in the position of how you are seeing this whole situation. And Judgment is about you, if there's been something on the fence, if a decision has been needing to be made and it hasn't been made yet, that decision will be made. A final decision will be made on a situation. But this is also about you receiving clarity, Taurus. This is about you receiving an inner clarity and a wake-up call to your life's purpose. So I feel like this bit of a hardship that, or you know, not even a hardship, but this, and I don't even want to say negative, but this energy that you've been feeling, this downward pull in your emotions, I'm really feeling like it's really helping you to kind of tune into yourself and come to an understanding about yourself and what it is that you want and what it is that makes your heart sing and what it is that makes you feel fulfilled and makes you feel valued. And this is about you, and this is how you're seeing this situation, that you're finding your wake-up call. You're finding your wake-up call to your life's purpose, and this you're using that and to guide you in moving forward. And then you have the Three of Wands, and this is in the position of the environment, things that are influencing the situation or what you need to know. And the Three of Wands represents, it can represent teamwork, so you could be working with other individuals, but it also represents expansion. So what you need to know is, a choice has been made. You've put some work into something, and you've started to put some work into something, some effort into some area of your life, something that you've wanted to accomplish or achieve, and now you're standing at the banks, on the banks of the river here, and waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting to see the results of this effort that you've put out, and you are seeing some of the benefits or some of the work that you've put in. You are seeing some of the rewards trickle in, but at this point they're just trickling in. They're not coming in quickly as of yet, because things take time too. And now you have the Ace of Pentacles, and this is in your hopes and fears or work that needs to be done behind the scenes. And again, that Pentacles energy, that is that earth energy. This is that, your assets, money, possessions, anything that makes you feel safe, secure, and stable. So I talked about the Pentacles energy, but being an ace, aces are ones. This is the beginning. It's a beginning of something, an opportunity that's coming in. So often, because it is that what makes you feel safe, secure, and stable, oftentimes it translates into something like a new job, a raise, a promotion, a new investment, or a new income opportunity. It doesn't necessarily have to be that kind of an opportunity. It's some kind of an opportunity, though, that will expand your feeling of safety, security, and stability in your life, which is often why it translates into money or some kind of a money opportunity coming in for you. And then you have the Hierophant. And this is you showing up in your own reading, Taurus, because the Hierophant is the card of Taurus. And this is about traditions and conventional wisdom, expectations, conforming to society's norms. And I feel like this is you doing that exactly. And this is how you're taking this opportunity. This is what's making you feel stable, safe, and secure, is by following the rules. You're doing something. You could have a new career opportunity, and it could be with a very large structured organization or corporation or company. So for example, that can translate into usually when we think of very structured large organizations, we think of governments, we think of educational institutions, could be religious institutions as well, but big corporations that are well established, that have a lot of policies and procedures and rules around how you do things. And this could be where you're finding that passion, finding your niche in life is in that kind of a vocation. I'm going to also pull a clarifier for that Hierophant. I would just like to try and get a little bit more information on that. Let's see what we can find out, Taurus. Okay, so you have the Five of Wands here. And the Five of Wands represent challenges and obstacles. So you are going to be experiencing a few challenges and obstacles as you're moving forward in this new direction. And you may actually, there could be some hidden truths as well. You have the Seven of Swords there. This almost like a sense of betrayal. And that's why I'm saying some hidden truths. So someone could be keeping something from you, some information from you. And this is where if you have this King of Cups that's coming in, make sure you're following that advice or leaning on that person. If someone's offering to assist you or help you out in any way, make sure you're taking that assistance. And then you have Temperance. So Temperance is all about balance. It's the card of Sagittarius, but this is balance, harmony, patience, self-control, moderation. So this is, don't take anything too extreme. Taurus, you are an earth sign, so you are very patient, you're very hardworking, you're a reliable type of person, you're resourceful, you're practical, you are someone that is okay with putting in that work, and again, and that having that patience, putting in that hard work, putting in the time in order to build something and build a very stable foundation in order to build your legacy. And that's what this is all about, this temperance here. That it's you being not doing anything on the extremes, but the slow and steady wins the race. It's that kind of an energy for you to, when you're moving forward with this Ace of Pentacles energy here. It's about you doing that and making sure that you're staying balanced. And that includes emotional balance as well. So if you're finding that you're feeling a little overwhelmed, stressed, or anxious because things are not moving as quickly as you're hoping, just, try to recenter yourself, use that hermit energy, go within and find your balance, find your stability, and just tap into that energy, Taurus. I'm going to pull an Angel Tarot card for any last little bits of insight from Spirit and the angels. So Taurus, we have Queen of Air. Okay. So the Queen of Air, her energy, she's someone who's very independent, she's very witty, she's very realistic, she's very experienced in life, she's a very mature energy. And this is about you making decisions from an objective versus an emotional viewpoint. So don't make decisions in the month of April based on your emotions. Make them based on objective reasoning and logic. And it's also, this is the Queen of Air. This is also an energy about clearing away anything that no longer serves you, and things that no longer benefit you, and clearing it out of the way in order to make room for things that are emotionally fulfilling for you. Again, that finding your life's purpose here. And this is about you also seeing the humor in a situation, and so not taking things too seriously, not having that very heavy energy. Again, and that's a little bit of that balance with that temperance. It's don't be so too heavy in the energy. Don't be too serious. Don't take yourself too serious, but make sure that you're bringing humor to the situation, being a little bit lighthearted too. The earth signs can have very heavy energy. That earth physical energy is naturally a heavy energy anyway. It's slower moving energy, but yeah, so just bringing humor to the situation as well. So I'm going to pull one final card. This is a Romance Angel Oracle card, and for any insights onto your relationships. Now this could be romantic relationships, family relationships, friends, colleagues, co-workers, and it could even be a relationship with yourself. So Taurus, we have engagement. Okay, so some of you could actually be getting engaged this month. But this is also about your love life ascending to a higher level of commitment. So if you're in a relationship, this could be you moving to the next level. If you're single, this could be you finding someone. And if this doesn't relate to your romance and relationships that way, this can also be about you deepening a friendship, deepening relationships with colleagues and co-workers as well. But it's about taking some kind of a relationship to the next level, and deeper understanding and deeper meaning. So Taurus, this concludes your reading for the month of April. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and click on that notification bell so you are notified when the next monthly readings are out, as well as the weekly readings. I've been doing little weekly readings. It's not as big as the Celtic Cross. They're just a couple of cards, about 5-minute readings, but be sure to check those out as well. So Taurus, I hope you have a wonderful April. Thank you for watching, and take care.